A journey through the Underdark, a crucible of chaos and triumph, brought you to Onomikos, the ancient fungal entity. Its mind stirring at your presence, a hum of alien gratitude as you freed it from dormancy. But that awakening drew the darker gaze of Zugtamoi, demon queen of fungi, as she entered the astral plane to face you and maintain her claim on Onomikos. Even so, she was distracted by another entity, allowing you to go forth into the psychic projection of the mind of the vast fungus. And as such, you were able to cut out the taint that lingered, the creeping corruption at the core of Onomikos. However, the echoes of victory barely faded when a new horror arose. For as you returned to your physical body, you saw Jublex, the faceless lord, his oozing mass a tide of dissolution as he battled with his Zugtamoi. Zugtamoi was unable to prevail, and as such, destroyed in the acid and despair of the formless ooze. Even so, you faced against the weakened Jublex and prevailed with Zugtamoi failed, banishing him to the abyss alongside his opposite Zugtamoi. You confirmed that Baphomet and Inogu too had fallen by your axe in the past, leaving but 3 of still faith. Exhausted from your battle, you sought rest. Your mind still sharp with the scrying that you had just cast, confirming your vanquished foes. But as sleep claimed you, your surroundings shifted, awaiting to find the damp stone of the instant fortress replaced with silken rugs, softening your slumber. You awoke not in the Underdark, but a palace of decadent splendor. Marble walls veined with gold and gossamer curtains swaying, as you find yourself in the presence of another demon lord, Ghelfi, the Dark Prince.
So you are within the pocket dimension of Grast.
Unfortunately.
And going back over, he definitely did something that caused, I think, all of you to gain some kind of madness.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everyone but Eldith.
And he smiles after doing that, gesturing at all of you. Look at you, my darlings, unshackled, allowing you to be your true selves. I'm simply setting you free. No more chains of dull restraint.
Right.
He sips more from his glass of wine.
Right. Now, what I desire most right now is not being in your presence. Like
But why, Lucas?
Because I got a job to do, and I like to get things done.
I'm aware of what it is you need to do, and as I stated, you've already done so well. Zugtamoi, Jublex, Inogu, and Baphomet. And, as I mentioned, an Empyrean. I'm simply so saddened that I couldn't congratulate brave little John for such a mighty deed. He who dared to wield the very wand of Orcus. What a loss. He places his hand on your shoulder, Lucas. I feel for you, Lucas. It wounds my heart to see such a true friend so cruelly taken away.
Yeah, I shrug off his hand. Like, he died the way he wanted. In a good fight.
Yes, we can at least know that he died doing what he desired. And he looks over, his eyes gleaming, as he smirks down at Dribble. You've quickly acquired a new member. Little Dribble, was it? you are new to my sight.
I just thought I'd help them out. We're doing pretty good so far.
Yes, quite indeed. You are doing so good, I would say, that your deeds demand a reward. And so, for my chosen tokens of my favor, he makes a gesture with his goblet of wine, and several succubi and incubi start stepping out with items held on small cushions or platters.
The items.
Well, he begins to gesture at each one. He starts, I guess, with you, Aaron. Aaron, my dancer of blades. Your melody is so graceful. Allow me to help you enchant with it. As a succubus steps forward and attempts to fasten a choker around your neck.
I'll let him.
So, she puts a choker around your neck, gems of amethyst gleaming like stars against the black velvet.
All right, so far he's chosen correctly. I like amethyst. Continue.
Are you sure you want to let him do that?
It's pretty. Shut up.
Well, that's all it takes.
It's free.
Yes, it is.
Now we're speaking my language.
Are you sure it's free? Doesn't have some sort of
Is it really?
effect later on? Some sort of contract. Like the flaw there, Joe.
You wouldn't think, like, items made by Graz would just be normal items.
That's why I don't
Not
trust
a
him.
bad thing, though. I like it.
Not like they're cursed or anything. They're just, you know, his style.
Aaron visits the local orphanage.
Oh God!
Assembly.
Oh God! No!
He decides to attend Sunday Mass, and she has
Make
quite the
things worse.
conversation with the pastor.
You're making things worse.
Well, I'm just thinking of things where, you know, opportunities where it'd be inconvenient.
There's a lot of
Man,
opportunities.
I guess it depends on what Aaron feels at that point.
But after that, then Graz turns to Lucas. Lucas, bounty hunter. Your chase honors your lost friend's fire, still unyielding. And so, may you mark your prey with my keen eye. As an incubus steps forward and offers to tie a small cord around your wrist.
Hold on now. What exactly that's gonna do?
It will help you hunt your prey.
I'm already pretty good at hunting my prey.
If you do not desire my gifts, I will not force them on you. I simply wish to reward such excellent champions.
Never said I was your champion, or even agreed to such a thing.
We have an accord, I thought.
It's damn accords. Why does everybody want me to have an accord with these things?
I was trying not to say anything about it.
They're quite affordable.
I was lying.
That's why everyone's giving away.
But yes, the incubus is offering to tie a cord around your wrist. It is a braided cord of dark silk, studded with jet beads.
I think I'll pass on your gift.
Started with evil.
He simply shrugs. I will only give to those that desire. Very well. Then perhaps Diathos will be more accepting of my gift.
Oh my. I hold out my bag and go ahead and put it in.
So, as he turns to look at you, oh, aren't you the clever little fox? But a succubus steps forward holding a pair of fingerless gloves. I simply wish to aid you in your deft and delicate hands.
In the bag.
What are you, robbing the place?
If that is how you wish to receive my gift, then at least you've received it. As they hand over the gloves and put them in the bag.
Unfortunately, I have a madness that makes me want to acquire wealth and possessions.
Yeah,
So I
yours
couldn't
what?
all the-
Isn't yours the always looking for gain? No, yours is artistic, please. Killing.
That is one of your effects.
That's one of the other one is I am always seeking new ways to acquire wealth and possessions, even if it means breaking the law or hurting others.
I forgot you had that one.
That's the one I want to get rid of.
I don't
I mean,
don't
just
want
gotta ask for
madness.
All you gotta do is ask, and I shall hear.
Well, we haven't really had the time. We've been here then.
But as Venek offers to heal, Graz turns to him. The moonlight healer, Venek. Always such a boon to the party. Your soft glow teases my darkness. Very bold of you.
It's heading up.
I'm pretty sure he's always hitting on people.
An incubus steps forward, holding a platter with a chalice on it, mist curling upward out of it. Perhaps you'd like to offer a toast, Venek. As Graz holds up his glass of wine again.
Look at it. I think.
It's a small silver goblet etched with crescent moons, and a inky mist constantly swirling and billowing out of it.
You just got me onto the aesthetics. I'm gonna pick it up and drink it after I toast it.
No, don't. No, you wouldn't want to do that.
No. So, since, Lucas didn't want his, can I have his gift too?
I gave these gifts specifically. I picked them out just for each of you. It would be unfair if I gave it to another.
Yeah.
But you take it.
Yep.
I do not like that.
What?
The silhouette of Graz for an hour.
It just means that his shadow will have horns and his hands will have 6 fingers on his shadow.
Haha, that's all it means, right?
It's wonderful.
Got nothing else to do with Graz's powers.
No, these are just items that he picked out for each of you. He's just trying to pick things that he thought were fitting.
Yeah, well, I'm also the watchful eye of Tyr right now. I ain't taking a chance. That's my desire, is to live.
But after offering the toast to Venek, Scott continues down the line. Zed, the storm of rage, the fury of the gods. I picked out something that fit your orcish background. Well, a cultural note. As he gestures to a succubus stepping forward with a collar made of leather and fangs hanging off of it.
Ooh, I like you.
He's trying to leash you.
I knew you'd find it enticing.
No,
Do you take it? Or do you let the succubus put it on your neck?
oh, I put it myself.
Oh, you just take it and put it on yourself? Bold. I knew you would.
That's pretty good.
Well, disadvantage on ranged attack rolls when he doesn't even really
Does
do
do
ranged.
those.
Perfect.
Holy, wow.
Little John needed this before the fall.
They shouldn't have thought.
But yes, Graz smiles happily, seeing that someone else appreciates his gifts.
Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate the money it'll make me.
That's one way to look at it. But don't think that I forgot you, Dribble. You are a fresh delight. But I've kept my eye from afar on everything you've been doing. I do not know you as well, but hopefully I picked out something fitting of a powerful mage. It honestly is more reminiscent of myself than anything I knew about you. As an incubus steps forward and holding on a small silken pillow, a monocle with a smoky quartz lens in a golden frame etched with runes.
I'll take it. What's this do?
Mildly distracting or off-putting.
And with that, he claps and dismisses all the various succubi and incubi that were carrying out the gifts.
No!
But I have one last flourish. A parting gift, if you will. I believe, Aaron, you hold the instant fortress that has been your shield thus far.
Starting to get excited.
I've taken it upon myself to refine it, my dear. Its adamantine shell remains as it was, for the most part. I may have taken some artistic liberties with it, but open its doors, and it unfolds into this. As he holds his arms out wide and gestures around you, I have given you access to my pleasure palace. Vast, lush, a pocket dimension of my own design. Simply put down your instant fortress and step through the doors, and you will be here in my sweet embrace. Rest quietly and comfortably whenever you crave it.
Aaron's alignment goes from good to neutral.
There is one thing, though. If you choose to sleep within my domain, a benefit, in my opinion. Upon your departure, you will have a lingering musk for a day or so.
Does it, like, attract anything I should be
You're
aware
gonna
of?
stink!
Right.
No, it's simply that sleeping here will cause you to smell of jasmine.
Oh. Isn't that a good thing?
Like I said, a benefit in my opinion.
Okay.
With that, he reclines back down into his throne and sips more of his wine as several succubi come to sit beside him on the floor and giggle softly as they look at you looking at your gifts.
Well, thank you. These will be most helpful in the remaining of our mission.
He smiles and nods at you all.
Now, we done here, Grants? Because I believe I've got a job.
I mean, I don't think you guys finished your long rest.
No,
They
just
did.
that we did because we
This
had
place
the best
lets
sleep of our
you...
life.
Yes, this place lets you have the best sleep ever. But Graz smiles and nods. A perfect set of prizes for my chosen 6. As he holds up his 6-fingered hand at all of you.
6-figured man.
I
But with
throw up a
that-
little in my mouth.
But yeah, Graz, he just continues to lounge. You're welcome to do what you please while you're still here.
I begin setting fire to everything, including myself.
Why?
I'm filthy. I must be purified in the flame.
Yes, you are.
Just pack our stuff and get going, Menzo.
But yeah, so in reality, the item, or not the item, the Darren's Instant Fortress now works almost like a Mordenkainen's Magical Mansion. But it specifically, rather than getting a customized mansion, it just only goes to Graz's palace.
Fantastic.
Guess I'm
Okay.
sleeping outside.
You don't want to smell like jasmine?
I don't want to come back here.
You and I agree on that.
What's so wrong with getting to sleep in a nice place?
It's not about that. It's the fact that it's grasses.
It's too much of a good thing.
You have too much of a good thing.
Definitely disagree with that.
No such thing as too much good. Too much evil, on the other hand. That's a problem.
Yeah, the whole all good or all evil. I think I'd pick all good.
I'll be right back.
Right. But yes, if you leave, once you leave, you are free to go wherever you desire. You are still within the chamber of the fungi.
Let's see, how far away is Menzo Brandon from here?
Quite far. Several hundred miles, I believe.
I mean, wasn't not to go there again, but wasn't the prison near Mensa Branson?
No, it wasn't.
No, but I mean it's closer than here.
Not
Right?
by much.
I wonder.
Oh.
Maybe, I think we're far enough into the game where I can maybe show... Is the map not a thing that I can actually... Okay.
I've been in the Underdark my whole life. This is a pretty good place.
If you like dealing with a demon breed.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything
Not
left
trying to kill me.
There's nothing left that you haven't discovered, so I will finally give you access to the map.
Yay!
Dang, Aegis does expand quite a bit of that.
Yup. The largest organic being in Faerun.
Sharnlands? What the heck is Sharnlands?
Something that they never touch on in this campaign.
Cool.
But it's
Cool.
there. It's on the map.
It is.
Blending Stone's much closer to Benzo.
Yep.
Mantle Darius even closer. Well,
Darius.
kinda. Yeah, no, it's closer.
I don't know. It's not letting me enlarge it.
I say
Never
technically,
lie.
I think Menzo Branson is on the world map.
Yeah, it's on the world map too.
You're currently like in the center of Oromikos.
So Dark Lake is basically that forest area, the high forest.
Yeah, you can compare the map now, the handout map, to the world map. And like I said, this does have Menzo Branson on this map.
Because we're
Right next to
basically like
Ritual
right
Hall.
here. Nevertheless, like around this area.
You're in the middle of Oromikos.
Okay, so we're in Michaels. That means we're kind of.
Trying to figure out what matches what. Would you beneath like the Star Mountain?
I think would be kind of in the sword area. You know, maybe more closer to the Scimitar Spines and Desert Mountains. You said they're kind of in the middle.
You're roughly in the middle of Oromikos, so yeah, you're.
So, in reality, our best bet would be to teleport on up to Blended Stone, or back to Mantle Darius, and then just go to Menzo.
Yeah. No, I want to go down here to the Sharnlands.
I am returned.
I am Brian.
So, yeah,
Hello, Brian.
You do still need to find tin masks.
Oh, that's right. We gotta go hunting the tip masks. Right. We're gonna go demon hunting.
We're not
Well-
demon. Don't think we don't better weed them out.
Technically, you're going mushroom hunting.
Well, yeah.
Mushroom
Doing
demon.
both, basically.
Same thing.
But
Time for the
you're
hunt.
gonna go looking for your tin masks.
That we are.
Then I will need survival checks.
Ugh.
I'm good at that.
Tyler, every time you say that, you fail spectacularly.
That's because you usually talk beforehand, so
Well, I just talked this beforehand, so.
now I'm gonna roll like crap.
You deserve it.
See,
Literally, Tyler, you get a +5, and you fail most every time.
Oh, +5 too.
And it's not because I've said anything, it's because you say, hey, I'm good at that, and then you fail.
you just start saying, "Oh no, I'm bad at that."
I'm fearful. You might get something worse.
either work to your benefit or no.
Well, between Lucas and Dribble, you follow a trail that you think will lead you to the right place. And as you journey through the twisting depths of the Underdark, you eventually find a cavern that feels alive as the air is very humid, carrying a faint earthy sweetness in a vast chamber illuminated by bioluminescent glow. Vibrant fungi cling to the walls and ceiling, their caps a riot of color. Electric blues, fiery oranges, and pulsing purple, casting soft ethereal light that dances across the stone. Meanwhile, pools of still water dot the cavern floor, their surfaces shimmering with reflections of the fungal glow. The scent of damp moss and minerals mingles with some sharper, a metallic tang that sets your senses on edge. Amidst the fungal splendor, you spot clusters of tin mask mushrooms. The small silvery caps, with faint mask-like patterns etched into their surfaces, glowing softly. These are the prizes you've sought. But your relief is short-lived, as a low, guttural growl echoes through the cavern, and the air grows heavy with the stench of brimstone, as at the chamber's heart stands a towering Baelor.
Fuck me.
And his monkey.
Monkey.
Its wings casting flickering shadows, a whip of flame crackling in one clawed hand, a jagged sword glowing with hellish heat in the other. Flanking it are two Balguras, their ape-like forms bristling with coarse fur, their knuckles dragging as they lower forward. The tin masks you seek are perilously close to the demons you face. Roll some initiative.
Well, gotta have the cavern
Followers.
first. Oh, yep. And then you need our orc buddy.
Yep. I still haven't
The
changed.
hell is that? Look at the monkey!
He was just discussing the monkey.
Hey,
I
open
was
boy.
busy.
You happen to know
I
about
was
those
in the
demons?
middle of a fight. Assassin's Creed. I didn't have time to look at them. Where are we? Up there in the corner. No! No! Why is he here?
I was gonna say we need something from the Baylor, don't we?
Technically,
We need the mushrooms.
the mushrooms that grow from his footsteps.
Oh. Let's kite him.
Oh my Lord Jesus.
Well, you literally see the mushrooms growing in here. There's a reason those mushrooms are here.
So we'll cut off his feet.
And march around!
Don't think it would work like that.
The mushrooms grow only where Baelor's and Marilith have been.
Marilys are those snake-like ones, aren't they?
Yes, the Mariliths are basically six-armed Lamias.
Well, yes, I really hope we have someone here that knows demons.
You do?
A demon!
We all know a demon.
That can make a roll on determining what the Baylor does.
Yeah, it'd be called a
Venick has
cleric.
advantage,
I was gonna say, yeah.
He did
because
his
Venick
study.
studied demonology.
Mm-hmm. Played the game quite a bit.
Please roll well. We need to know.
All right. What do I have
Kind
to
of
roll?
roll.
I believe it's a history check with advantage for Venick, because he studied demonology.
Could I also
Anyone else?
roll for heck of it?
Anyone else who wants, you can make just a normal history check.
Yeah,
Yay,
history are not
Venick.
very good.
So, Venick, you are aware that upon dying, Baelors explode.
So all the melee get really close.
Don't worry about that.
We're the only two melee! Kelly?
Yeah.
The Athos melee.
Size. Everybody he hits and runs.
What are you
Wow.
looking for about, Dribble?
My daughter's
Just seeing how well I roll.
pretty good at melee.
Wow.
She flies and hits. She flies
I-
and hits.
Was it high enough to know that information already?
Yeah,
Okay.
You
I
know that-
that information. I don't need somebody telling me what's happening down here in the Underdark.
You take it, you'll like it.
but nonetheless, Diathos, you have the initiative.
Son of a bitch.
All right. Okay.
What are we killing?
Who goes next? The Baylor?
Yeah.
Somebody, I just
know
realized
that.
how many 22s there were.
22. 2.
You got this, buddy. You got this.
How far is he?
The Baylor also rolled a 22.
I don't care about the Baylor.
Go
It's 100 feet away.
over to these mushrooms and hide.
All right, make your stealth check.
No!
What? 24?
Oh Jesus! Oh, that's because he gets a 10 no matter what.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
counts as a 10.
And then
That counts as it.
his thing is
So-
14.
Does he hide or not?
I'm over here, guys.
Can't roll
I'm hiding.
ones on what he's proficient at.
That was such a funny thing. Like, nat 1, I see a 24.
I'm very good at hiding.
Oh, apparently.
Are you sure about that?
That'll be me.
All right. The Baylor, on its turn, will
Move up.
Fireball all of us anyway?
Don't give him ideas.
You can't fireball us.
Okay.
clang. It will
Five.
put its lightning sword and flaming spear together, and as they glow to create a blinding light,
The lightning sword? I want to steal it.
Oh,
as he summons a Goristro.
The hell is that? It looked like my cousin.
right. Yeah, I got something else to deal with.
I believe they are a servant of Baphomet.
Yep. We faced one and...
You
Fight.
watched one fight.
Oh yeah, we did. He got
Oh,
ripped
wait a
apart.
minute. I thought we defeated Baphomet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baylors are able to summon these guys.
So, demons, any demon can attempt to summon a demon of lower rank.
Oh, which isn't a Gariso like one under Baylors?
Yep.
Great. Just great.
I need to get closer to that Baylor.
But that, I believe, takes his entire turn to summon. So he can actually pick a bunch of different things, but it makes sense that a demon's always going to attempt to summon the thing immediately beneath it.
What's more annoying about demons is like if they summon one, can summon more.
Yep.
And then they can summon more.
But Zed,
What to do? What to do? So, I am gonna rage. Just because I can. Abilities. The rage, I can move 20 feet. I'm gonna go fight this guy. I'm gonna reckless attack. Reckless attack!
15 against the Balgura hits.
Oh!
Oh, 35.
Repeat my attack!
That does not hit.
I am done. I used all my actions.
Vedic.
I think I'm just gonna drop a moonbeam on the Baylor.
On the Baylor.
It must make a con save of 18.
On save of 18. Third.
Don't run. Come
So
back.
like there.
Fred.
Put it like on this side here. Yeah.
Anyways.
Con save. What's he gotta be? 18. He failed.
He takes 18.
18 radiant damage. Alright.
And then I'm gonna move. Hopefully. I'm gonna stay there. That's it.
Well, your new bard friend, Turmok, he is going to cast invisibility on himself.
Honestly, I'm
Sounds
about
about right.
surprised he even decided to come with us. We did explain.
I mean,
he's
he's-
the princess.
Yeah, but it's one thing being told, hey, we're adventurers going on quest to fight the demon princes. Be like, wow, that sounds amazing. And then you get there and you see the horrors of the demons. I'm not cut out for this. Althea.
Man, she's gonna go up there and wha-bam.
Bam.
Oh, really? There's two of them again.
I just see the one.
Just see the one. It's just you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to refresh.
What happens if you move the wrong one that you see?
Well, I can't. There's just a copy of her where I placed it.
Is that her turn? Or are you refreshing?
Yeah, no, I was refreshing. Maximize everything. Actually, yeah, that'll be her turn because she won't be able to get close enough.
Aaron.
Here.
Who's drawing squares?
That'd be Dribble. You the yellow man.
It's a secret.
Does he?
We'll keep seeing your square popping up there, mate.
You turned it off so you can't see it.
It's a secret box.
Oh no!
This
Imagination.
is my secret box.
But what's inside the secret box?
We must
Rooster.
know.
That's one of my favorite episodes.
A piece of string? Good thing he didn't pull the secret string. Revealing the secret compartment.
Heartbeat of the pitcher.
But are you doing anything else, Aaron?
Well, I thought I had something.
You could use suggestion on the Balaam.
Getting the whole flirtation with the
Good.
demon, huh?
No, I'll just use my to dash. Well, hold on. I started here. Okay, hold on. Yeah.
Don't get too close.
I'm melee. That's what I have to do. Okay, I'm done. That's my turn.
All right, Lucas.
Well. Since it's out of my combat, I got my nice little dread ambusher, which we're gonna be firing into ugly here.
All right.
That's rude. You know.
Okay.
That does not hit.
Dang it. Let's see. Yeah, detected. Ah,
That does not hit. But it is just a miss. That hit.
and the final.
How long are you going to be sad about John?
As long as I need to.
Give him 45 more minutes. He'll be good to go.
Yeah, Grotz did just remind him a fair bit. Kind of tugged on those heartstrings. But that also hits. For
Yeah.
18.
There you go. That's a meat.
So, this guy didn't like getting hit by Zed. So he's going to try and bite him.
Well, who does like getting hit by Zed?
That's rude.
What's the armor class, Zed? 18. He bites you for 12 piercing. And then he starts punching.
That top half?
Yeah, it's just piercing. None of it's magical.
I don't know, I'm raging, so I get half damage.
Yep,
Piercing,
so
and slashing.
you only take 6 from the 12. Then he punches you, dealing
No!
10, so only 5. And then he punches you again, even harder, dealing
Give me harder.
15, so 7.
7, no. 5.
Then this one is gonna start going with its knuckle running up there. He's got enough speed. He runs up to Althea and tries to bite her. Biting her for 9 piercing. And then he starts punching. And he lands 1 punch, dealing 11 bludgeoning. And then it is Dribble's turn.
Exciting. All right.
Punch him back, Dribble! Punch him
here.
back!
Right here.
What?
Evard's black tentacles.
Evard's black tentacle.
Yes.
Oh, you're that kind of spellcaster.
No, that didn't quite. Oh wanted to put it. There we go. Anyways, that's the damage for those 3 after they do their save.
Do you want to put it up again so I can see where the borders were?
Was that out? Yeah, 20 feet. That's awesome.
So that means
Dex save for all.
The next save. Oh, right in there. Fight
You're not in there. You're safe.
Aristo will get the 9.
I'm gonna run in there and fight him.
oh, he's doing it publicly. Why is he set to public? He's set to never whisper rolls. Always whisper roll. But he fails.
He don't like to whisper.
So 17 damage and he's restrained.
Restrained? How dare you?
Yep. Has to use an action to unrestrain himself.
How dare you?
I mean, his tentacles. Quite
Yep.
binding.
Meanwhile, the Balgura over here fails. Takes 17 and is restrained.
Why is every spellcaster I know interested in tentacles?
Because they hold things in place very well.
But the Baylor succeeds.
Looks
So
like
he
it
takes what?
nothing.
Half?
He does not take anything then.
All right. Well, is that your turn, Dribble?
That's Dribble's turn. And then now he takes another 3d6. No matter what. Since he's restrained. No
So
save. At the start.
13. All right. He uses his action to break free
He wants to break free.
to there. And then he hinges himself forward and does something that you're used to seeing Little John doing. As he charges at Dribble and Eldeth.
That's not nice.
As he gets to make a gore attack on both of you. So Eldeth first, for armor class. He doesn't get hit. Meanwhile, on Dribble, he hits you. Dealing. That's oh my. 120 piercing.
Dribble goes down.
Not just outright dead.
Dribble's outright dead. No, yeah, he's dead.
Seriously?
Dribble's dead. Even with 10 hit points, I have 54.
Oh.
I rolled a crit.
Oh.
Dribble!
Alright, no, you don't understand. I rolled a crit.
And
So the base attack when he charges is 7d10.
oh, and you
I
hit
rolled
max.
14d10.
You basically got. Oh,
I got almost maxed on all the dice. I'm so sorry.
It's alright. We have a healer right next to it.
You do. You can actually bring him back.
and he's real close.
I couldn't
The
believe
tentacles disappear. There are no more tentacles.
it. Oh, what is? So, the page I normally use for the crit chart is down. Their website's down, so I don't
Make them
have.
up.
Well, why don't you just print the page?
I should have. Nonetheless, that was the Goaty Throw's turn. That was terrifying. Like, I saw the roll, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be painful. And then I clicked to roll the damage, and I had to stop and do the math in my head, and I was like, oh.
Damn.
Well, Diathos.
Things too dangerous to leave alive.
Oh, we'll kill it.
I'm going to bonus action hex it for dexterity, and then booty slay it with booming blade.
Will we slay it?
I'm booty slaying.
Wow, what's happening?
All right, so the
you
booming
killed
blade.
Really?
That moves, and then it should be 48 plus 1d6.
What's the 1d6 from?
But I hexed him.
All dice are doubled from a crit.
Oh, I wasn't sure if because it's not technically from my damage or from my weapon attack.
Any damage rolled after a crit attack.
Yeah, shit. Well, then there you go.
Horse!
Oh,
No, leave! Back here!
I know that's an effortless assault.
Well, let me see what I've got.
Yeah, I guess it could be like disarming blow. I know they're both pretty close to each other.
Because I real quick found some other ones, and you just expose weakness. The next attack roll against the target by one of your allies has... So basically, he's hit by a guiding bolt.
Okay. So you broke off after
I'm gonna run over
the
there.
advantage part.
The next attack roll against him has advantage.
Yeah, I figured that's what was...
It's killing me.
I get after I heard guiding bolt.
That's a lot worse than effortless assault. Alright. Well,
This one's not as powerful. Like the 100, the legendary strike is not an insta kill, but
that's my movement over here.
this one, it rather than a 50 or below being a miss, this one's every roll is an effect, but they're just not as powerful.
No, actually, I wouldn't move. I need to hold this thing down.
Also, do you still have no fear of death?
Yep. Doesn't mean I'm stupid.
No, you're not. The Baylor, does the Moonbeam start of its turn?
Yep.
A con save. What's he got to beat again?
18.
This time he succeeds.
So he'll take 7.
All right, 7 damage. And he's going to walk out of that because that was annoying.
71, 45, 78 damage there. And then
Gonna go after
he moves.
It's going to go after Zed. Actually, he doesn't even walk there. He teleports there.
What a
Yay!
prick. What a prick.
That's what we needed to see after watching our companion die instantaneously.
And then he was... No, that's not what he would do. Let's see. He was here, right?
Roughly.
Well, I think it was like right
I think
here.
1 up. Yeah.
He was
I
back
didn't
more.
do that.
Oh, up.
Either way, he's teleporting to here, and then he's using his whip on Zed.
Oh.
Thank you.
He hits you with the whip, dealing 16 slashing, so only 8 for you, but 10 fire, and you must make a strength saving throw.
You
Shall not
knob.
pass.
Somebody kick him down a ravine.
You fail as he pulls you towards him,
Okay.
and then he's gonna hit you with his lightning sword. As he hits you with it, dealing 31 slashing, 15 for you, and 11 lightning. And then it's your turn, Zed.
What's the value?
And that's a hit. A lot of damage.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna do it again.
That's another hit. Not as much damage.
No, because I have to take off my Divine Fury. I can only use it on one
Yeah.
target.
Even so, 22 damage. But for each attack you make against it, you are singed slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have.
What
quite a
was
bit
the
of
slashing
heat, don't
damage?
The slashing, 31, so you only take 15.
Yeah. And it was what, 11 plus 11?
11 lightning. And then, for
Alright.
each attack, you for the first attack, you take 5 fire damage. And for the second attack, you take 14 fire damage. And then it is Venix's turn.
I pull him out. Well, does he have reach? Here.
Yeah. Who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not.
Hey, his reach is what?
Throw.
they? This time?
Yeah.
Oh, the Godistro?
Probably not.
Well, he's big enough, he probably just died.
Yeah. So like, I want to pull him away, but I really don't want to get attacked.
Yeah, just get him up real quick.
Yeah. All right. You get down, CPR. Stay alive. Where's
I
that?
just imagine that you take like the diamonds that you use and use them like a AED. Rub the diamonds together real quick. Clear. Put them on his chest. There's a zapping sound. The diamonds disappear and Dribble's alive again.
They shatter into his chest and have to take him up.
Yes, raised edge. Raised.
I knew you were playing dead.
Raised dead is like a minute, or is it an hour?
Yeah.
Oh
raised
yeah,
dead's
casting
long.
time is an hour.
Revivify is the only one that's an action.
Yeah, and Revivify is the only one that really would be worth it here right now, because it's only been like 6 seconds.
Just be lucky I'm not using the lingering wounds rolls.
No kidding.
Oh, that was fun.
Quite a few of us would be debilitated by now.
And you wouldn't be able to just revivify so easily in order to get body parts back.
Poor Diathos.
You casting revivify?
Yep.
I was resurrected, so I got my body parts back.
You got everything back.
Vivify. There you go.
Does that
I haven't
actually
got down
like,
since then.
get me up, or am I like?
Yeah, it gets
unconscious?
revivify gets you up at 1 hit point.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you touch a creature that has died within the last minute.
You've
What just happened?
You got it.
you
I
had
don't
a
remember
horn.
anything.
You had a horn almost go through your chest.
Well,
He
you were
definitely
pretty
had a
confident
horn going
about
through his
yourself
chest.
when we stepped in here, and then you were dead.
Love how
You
you
guys
guys
just
have
let people die?
I can.
It's not
You
so,
would let people die.
not so much that we let them die, it's just, it happens. Kind of a workplace environment.
I was gonna say, if he's not willing to come back, he doesn't have to. The soul must be willing.
It's
He
only
comes-
been 6 seconds.
He comes back, says that, heals over
That's
again.
true.
Oh, I can't cast a healing word on you.
Nope.
I already did a leveled spell. Can I hand him a healing potion?
I'll allow you to hand him one as a bonus action.
Okay, then yeah, I will hand him a potion of healing.
Thanks.
I don't know why you let me die, though.
I watched it too. I'm standing right behind the horse, like right there in front of the.
Venick, you might be splattered in his blood.
He's in the splash zone.
He was definitely in the splash zone.
In order to not have it be like a horrible impalement that would not allow a revivify, I would say it was just lots of like internal bleeding and probably destroyed rib cage almost.
I mean, it doesn't take much for this little gnome.
That's true. Are you done, Venick?
Yeah.
He got hit so hard, he's now actually a tiny status.
But yeah, your bard is going to continue trying to sneak away, especially after seeing that. He doesn't care if he gets lost in the Underdark. He does not want to deal with this party anymore. Althea?
That's right. Run, Code! Run!
None of you can see it. He's invisible.
He's just biding his time, right?
I'm
Planning a
yelling at him.
masterful strike.
What's
Well-
Althea doing?
She didn't exactly like him biting and punching her, so she's biting him back.
That's the bite.
Did that hit?
Yep, that's a successful bite. For 14 piercing and 5 fire.
Yeah, here comes her
That
claw.
is a successful claw.
And the last one.
The last one does not hit.
Okay, we're on even footing now.
Yeah. But, that's her turn.
That is her turn.
Aaron,
I swing.
swing. That's a hit. I really feel like Dawnbringer would be better if it also did extra damage against demons, not just undead.
What did you saying?
Swings!
Oh.
Killing it.
Yay!
As its body turns into so much goo and bile.
Gross.
This is just what demons are made of, Kelly.
Not gross though.
You and bio.
No, I
Wait,
mean,
doesn't
no,
Zed
that-
have an urge to like eat anything?
No, that's... No, that is that, isn't it?
But roll your D100 for getting your crit.
Please
Might
don't
not have any effect considering
slurp up a
Oh,
demon.
Was that one?
a 6,
Give me
which is...
a madness I don't have.
Doesn't matter. It would have been a staggering blow, which allows you to push your target 10 feet back. and it has disadvantage on its next attack roll against you.
Oh, that would have been nice. Oh well.
But do you have anything else?
No.
Lucas.
Well, still gonna target this big guy. He's gotten into our back line. He said he's got like gun belt like thing on him.
I sliced off an entire cheek.
Perfect.
Butt cheek.
I did like 80 damage.
Definitely a hit. Total of 33.
Gun bolt's only for one attack, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He's no longer under the effect of the exposed weakness.
The exposed
That is also a
cheek.
hit.
And final.
Another hit. For 20.
Yeah, answer me.
Now, this guy turned into goo as his fur ignited with hellfire and its flesh bubbled and melted away as the strange demonic core at its center was revealed and pulsed once, twice, and then collapsed within itself with a puff of brimstone. But the other one is gonna go right back.
Kaiju battle.
Bite against Althea, but the bite misses, and then a punch which hits.
Finally, Godzilla wins.
Dealing 5 bludgeoning, and then another punch, dealing 11 bludgeoning. I just realized it is
Yeah.
Godzilla. It is Godzilla versus Kong over here.
Yeah, he ain't got no axe.
He's also a lot weaker than her.
Dribble's going to disengage and get the hell out of here. And drink a potion with his bonus action.
You're just gonna let us die?
Dribble is also weighing his options of why he is with us.
I don't know. That orc.
What's the potion again?
2d4 plus 2 if it's a basic.
I told them both. I told everyone, like, hey, we're fighting demons, even demon lords.
They didn't really. He didn't really believe
That's all
us.
Dribble can do this turn.
The demon lords weren't this hard.
That's true. Dribble took no damage on that.
Okay, wait a second.
It was going so well, and then
Aldeth isn't on the turn order.
You're right. She isn't.
she could have saved me.
Great.
She would have gotten at least one turn of her fire crossbow. So, miss, hit, and miss. And on her second turn, she's now in melee, so she would stow her crossbow and pull out her short sword, which would be an action, so she wouldn't be able to attack. Meanwhile, the Goristro, it felt a pretty major pain in its buttocks, so it's gonna turn around.
And see that part of its buttocks is on the ground.
It's just a nice slab of beef.
I ain't having that
And-
steak.
Very annoyed, it's gonna punch you.
Oh man, I'm rolling a lucky. Yeah, it's you to get roll. It's you to get roll.
You shit.
No, I'm positive.
Oh no.
One thing about Lucky, it can backfire on you.
So it punches you, dealing 20 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Then it tries to punch you again.
Oh man, I'm using another luck. It's using my dice. It's using my dice.
Alright, he uses your dice, which means he misses. And then he tries to stomp on you.
Oh man, I guess we're gonna blow all my luck. Oh, it's using my dice. It's using mine.
In which case you dodge out of the way as he brings his hook on. And he's very annoyed at how lucky you are.
My luck's okay.
But Diathos,
After I saw Dribble get one shot, I'm gonna. Well,
It's
I'm
not so
in
bad, guys.
I'm not in his cheeks anymore, so.
He is now facing you.
Alright, once again, Booming Blade. Oh, so
That's a
close.
hit. 35.
Plus a d6, plus 2d8.
Another 16.
Man, he's still alive, huh?
Yep.
Ah, yay, alright.
These are the big boys.
I want to move, I do, but I'm kind of keeping Eldeth from being a target here. So I'm staying.
All right. Well, the Baylor is going to try and finish off Zed. At the start of his turn, you take 12 fire damage. And then he's going to whip you, hitting for 15 slashing and 12 fire. So 7 and 12. And then he's going to slash at you with his long sword, also hitting for 24 slashing, 12, and 16 lightning. That is his turn.
I think what, 16?
16 lightning.
I think Sid's gonna need some healing here soon.
Well, it is his turn. That's definitely a hit. For lots of damage again.
Repeat the contract!
You continue hitting him. Not as much damage. Also, you take more fire damage.
It would have been kind of funny if it died, exploded, and Gribble was still in range.
Double dead.
You take 22 fire damage from your attacks.
That's the wrong kind of humor.
Gallows humor?
Too soon.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to say, but you'll take a -4 to all your d20 rolls.
Why?
That's oh no, wait, that was raised dead. Never mind. I mean, it's not working.
Well, get it working.
But that's your turn, Zed?
No. I'm gonna use my ability to inspire the zealot in people to give them advantage in. So everybody is 60 feet of me.
Oh, within 60? Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Oh, except for Jackals, I don't like that guy. he can rot.
What is that?
Oh
His boost.
no!
Medic and Dribbler outside of it, and Eldeth. He's giving people advantage on saving throws. And also attack rolls?
Yep.
Till your next turn, Rat.
Come on, next turn.
Excellent.
Well, Vedic.
I am done.
You didn't get the bonus, Vedic.
No, I'm just trying to see who looks more hurt, Diathos or
Dribble.
Zed.
Definitely not me.
I didn't tell him my whole
The little gnome that had a hole nearly got him.
We don't care about no hole. Well, technically, one of them got hit in the head.
Could
I
it
don't
even
know.
reach
No,
me
not
with how
very
big it is?
It had to get
I
down
don't know.
low.
He charged.
Alright.
You didn't get the point. You just got shoved to the side and all your bones broken from the force of it.
Fine, I'll try to heal Dribble up. Take a little bit of damage over here, and you get 42
What
health.
turns?
You should have done that right away. I didn't even need this potion.
Get you to full health. And then I'm just gonna drop
As Vedic's coughing
concentration
blood.
on the moonbeam.
All right.
And sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna risk moving. I'm gonna go
It's for the missing.
here. Yeah,
Closer to the
alright.
exploding Baylor. Nice.
Is that your turn?
I'll be fine. Yep.
You'll be fine.
This guy leaves. Eldeth, with her short sword out now. What was that?
I don't know who chose to bring him along. They're not choosing the next person.
She hit.
I think it was you. Wasn't it?
Fuck no.
think we just said he could come along if you wanted to risk his life. And that your lady was too damn big to go to Manteldaris.
So we could have brought the kobold.
I suggested it, and then
He would
somebody
die
wanted the
in one
bard.
turn. He would die so fast.
Thing die one turn.
Yeah.
This thing.
Still continuing the kaiju battle. Now, Zed, you put your thing on her too, right? Brian?
Zone.
Okay. Didn't know
Well,
you
Dan, charge up your atomic breath.
That's a hit. Continuing to hit.
Rather not.
Continuing their kaiju battle.
That's her.
Aaron.
Is that what you're humming?
What?
Is that your battle song?
Blade. Blade singing. You see, this is the traditional elven song combat chant.
You never know.
Definitely a hit.
You have advantage.
Well, you already killed it.
Alright.
Because Althea already did a bunch. As form disintegrates into a pile of smoldering ash, streaked with veins of glowing orange that eventually fade to nothingness.
Okay. Then I'll throw a ray of frost.
Why don't we kill the...
Well, let's go with this guy.
You have advantage.
We killed the...
For what?
Zed's ability?
Oh, yeah. But that's a miss.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna back up a little bit. There we go.
Lucas.
Kill it. Kill it now.
Alright. Still fine up big and ugly there.
Alright. That's a miss. That's a hit. 32.
And this one.
That's a hit.
Oh, sure, I was one off crit. That's me.
Alright. Dribble.
No.
Dribble.
Dribble's just gonna hit him with disintegrate.
Yep.
He pissed.
If I can find it. There it is.
Oh,
It does have a.
I can find it.
It has a dexterity hack.
Yeah, I know. I don't care. I'm hitting it with
That
what I can.
disadvantage on deck saves.
Yeah.
He failed!
Wow.
Taking the 87 force damage.
Well deserved.
To kill him.
It's.
No!
No! Oh god, he has more than 300 HP!
Is that your turn?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna move away a little farther. That's my turn.
He didn't like that.
Oh, move too far. I might grow you again.
Oh
So
no.
he's gonna start charging towards what just hurt him a lot. Opportunity attacks, because he's not
Oh no! Oh no!
he's not disengaging. Opportunity attacks from Diathos and Eldeth.
Too bad Althea can't do it.
Where's my bonus action in Viz? As an ability.
That is a hit, Diathos.
He did move, so he does explode.
You're right.
Don't think I rolled it yet, so.
That's a lot of damage.
Just the 13, not the sneak.
Yep.
But he's still standing.
He's barely up, and he's gonna finish his charge.
Oh, wait! He's hexed!
You were so close.
Dribble!
He charges through Lucas and Dribble.
Oh.
So against Dribble first. What's your armor class?
Well, it's gonna be 13 now because I didn't get mage armor up.
He hits you, dealing
Of course he does.
55 piercing.
Oh, I'm done.
And Lucas, your armor class?
21.
He hits you, dealing
I'll definitely do an uncanny dodge.
49 piercing.
Is that already halved or?
Nope.
Okay, so that would be
That was. He didn't get a crit this time around, so it wasn't crazy high damage this time.
okay.
It was enough, though.
But Dribble, you're not down. You're just.
I'm unconscious.
Okay.
Diathos.
Well, I'm gonna go up and make sure we finish what we started. You can take a swing.
That does it. As you land the final blow, the towering behemoth of muscle and fury lets out a bellow, shakes the cavern as its fur catches fire, with fire racing along its hulking frame, devouring it from within. It topples amongst the vibrant fungi as it begins to turn into a molten pile of flesh. Eventually there is nothing left but sucking flames and swirling ash.
How did we ever manage to get a heart from this thing?
So it's really weird that like it states in the description of every demon that when they die they disintegrate, but then it's all like you can harvest the material components of one somehow. Shit.
Yeah, that was really weird.
Unless it was still alive back there despite losing its head.
Gentle repose.
So I don't understand it. They didn't think about it when they wrote the campaign.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I'll bonus action dash
Demons disintegrate when they die.
to here.
But do they still go back, like,
To the abyss, yes.
plane?
Yeah. The only way to properly kill one is to find them on the abyss and kill them there.
You know, it's what I really don't get about D&D, because if you die, you just go to a different plane, but then you can plane walk back to your plane where you just died, can't you?
Well, it's not easy for them to get out of the abyss.
Yeah.
I'm not even talking just them, but anybody. Like, if you have the ability to, like, plane walk or something.
That's also a pretty rare ability.
If you died and you don't have a body on the material plane, you can't just planeswalk. Because then only your soul is on the other plane. But that's your turn, Diathos?
Yeah.
Well, that's Baylor. You try and finish off Zed. Hitting him. Dealing 28 slashing, so 18, and 16 lightning.
That brings it down to 30, but I'm gonna use my ability. Go to 1.
Of course. Then he's gonna whip you.
Then use my reaction. Oh, I got my reaction ability. Attack back.
Well, that's a hit. Dealing a pretty decent 32 damage. Oh, but just being in his presence and hitting him also 11 fire damage.
Then I'm gonna use my other ability.
Make the con save.
You'll have advantage on these rolls until your turn.
Oh, why?
You gave yourself advantage with your zealot presence thing, doesn't it?
It doesn't work for me. No.
Only for
everybody
else.
Oh,
You make
never
it. But you also took another 10 fire damage from hitting. Oh no, because that would have happened at...
1 again, then we'll use my ability. So it happened when I hit him.
Yeah, you made this save for when you hit him. I didn't roll the damage. But either way, you're still up. In which case, he is gonna have to use his whip to attack you. He uses his whip.
You can't hurt me!
18 slashing and 7 fire. So 9 slashing and 7 fire. Make con save. Gotta be 15.
My cons.
Nah, he went down. You have advantage?
28. Oh, I have an ability. Once per rage, I can reroll my roll.
You're still up! Well, it's your turn then. You've held the Baylor at bay.
Let's do this. So,
He is 1v1ing this Baylor.
save. This save will be what?
20? It's plus,
No.
no, it's just plus 5 every time, isn't it? Last time it was 15, so it'll be 20 this time, won't it?
I think so.
Yep, that's 5 up every time.
Or 20 if you take more damage.
If you're talking about the Relentless Rage ability, I believe it is.
Yeah.
But it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna attack just because I don't have nothing else to live for.
You hit. 38 damage as you also take 6 fire. Make your con save to see if you're still in the game. Gotta be.
I was pushing it.
You did it, Bo!
Jeez.
You're still fighting!
The next one I ain't gonna be able to save on.
25, you can do it! You can roll higher than 25.
Beats it, beats it.
Another hit!
Ooh,
Another 30 damage! And you take...
Eh.
Well, it doesn't even matter, you take damage, roll your con save.
I
20.
make my.
Zed
Yeah,
finally
20.
goes down. At the end of his turn, he finally goes down.
If I was only level 14, I can keep on fighting.
Venick.
It's my turn.
It's all you guys!
Okay. I need
It's all you!
need to move. Oh no, not that.
Venick is truly, or not, Zed is truly blessed by the gods. He's able to do something like that.
Okay. Yes, I go right here, and then I'm going to do mass cure wounds. Everybody in this circle is going to get 34 healing. Get back up and keep fighting.
Got
Or dribble.
Huh?
Not dribble?
Yeah,
Dribble's in there.
30.
Don't measure to the corner, measure straight across.
Shooter.
Oh, yeah, make them a circle. Yeah, I'm not in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, there's-
Don't measure to a corner. Measure
Yeah.
in a... The grid is not to the corners.
snap to center. Oh, well then, shoot. But neither of the two that needs healing are in there. Then
I need the healing.
I'm gonna prioritize Zed.
Zed is in the circle. It's just dribble that's
That's more of a friend than I am.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna just stay
That makes sense.
there.
You're kind of judgy for a deep gnome.
Yep.
Yeah. So everybody in that circle will get Aaron, Diathos, Zed, Lucas, and Althea.
34 healing. And now Zed's back in the fight.
But you are at least better than the Orc Bard.
All I need.
we don't even know where he's at.
And then after I cast it, then I will go up here, and that will be my turn.
Well, Eldeth is going to stow her short sword and pull back out the crossbow. Althea. Well. 29 piercing and 2 fire. Oh, roll the D100 for the bite.
Oh, right. I forgot.
92. Devastating blow. Roll additional damage die and add your weapon's damage modifier again.
So basically, just do another damage roll for her,
Yeah, roll another damage roll
which is
and then add the modifier again.
it's normally it is 2d10.
2d10 and 1d6, and then add her plus 6.
10, 6.
Still 1 fire! 19 more.
Now dead yet?
Nope.
How'd
That
that?
claw misses.
And that claw definitely misses.
Well. Now we get to find out what happens for the critical fails.
Oh god.
He's strained a muscle. Her movement speed is reduced by...
But how much?
You're really cutting out tonight, honey.
He's strained a muscle. Her movement speed is reduced by...
Cut out.
What? By what?
By 5 feet until the end of her next turn.
That's not much for her. I love how it always seems to cut out at the same spot too when it's cutting out on you.
The most
no
important
idea.
information of the sentence.
Pretty much every time too. But yeah, that's her.
All right. Oh, and for each, she's
Oh, yeah.
immune to fire, isn't she?
That is yes.
So I'm not going to roll.
Just the perfect fight for her.
Aaron.
I don't know if it's a perfect fight.
You also cast Disintegrate?
I haven't hexed him yet.
No, but I have.
He failed. And you know what that means.
Nope.
Everybody.
Yeah, you do. You rolled high enough to know what that means.
I'm down. I don't know anything right now.
Boom!
Boom goes the dynamite.
How big is the boom? How big is the
30
boom?
What's
feet,
it gonna hurt?
20 feet.
120?
It's a boom, boom, boom. He wants
Yeah,
to win the
120
boom.
feet.
That's fair.
I'm still getting hit by it.
What?
The Aaron.
Oh god.
Well, as the disintegration spell lands, its molten eyes blaze with defiance and its fang twist.
Holy crap. What is going on?
Am I really cutting it? I'm not
It's
doing
not
anything.
bad.
I don't know what to do. Let me.
Where are the tentacles?
I don't know.
Well, tentacles are there, yeah.
Might be
Is it just the voice mod?
Oh, let's find out. Keep talking.
But its fanglock twists into a snarl of rage as its flame-wreathed whip and lightning sword clatter to the ground and dissolve into pools of molten slag. Cracks of blinding white light split its flesh, revealing churning fire within. It roars a deafening scream, and then with a sound like a thunderclap, its body erupts in a cataclysmic explosion of hellfire. As all of you must make dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I got advantage.
now.
Them.
It's just actual fire damage, because otherwise I'll see it does.
It is just fire damage.
Okay, so I won't bother with her.
She just blinks it off.
Whoa. You guys are the ones. So Aaron succeeds, Zed fails.
Or they
Which, so Aaron takes half, Zed takes full, which is 76 fire damage.
ouch. Zed, you still good?
Aaron, you take
38.
yeah 38.
30!
Half that again. So 19. You take 19 damage.
Yeah.
And then I also take 19.
But the Baelor is defeated.
Well,
And also, any flammable objects Zed was carrying are burned away.
shit.
His pants! Right? The belt of pants!
That's a magical item. That magical items don't burn
true.
away. Unless it says not magical items also burn away.
That's just my backpack.
What's in your backpack? Is there anything important?
But the explosion's roar fades, leaving a ringing silence broken only by the crackle of dying embers.
What?
Are we out of initiative?
Oh no, they have people on the ground trying to.
Oh, yeah.
But a final guttural wail echoes off the cavern walls. The air cools, the pool is still, but the cavern does bear the scars of the Baelor's destruction. Wilted fungi
Mushrooms!
and a lingering tang of brimstone. Who is down?
I think it's just,
That
yeah.
Zed.
Triple and Zed.
Just Zed.
was eat my. Damn.
Well, Lucas.
Dribbles hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's hurt.
But he ain't down.
I'm down.
No, he's down.
You're down.
Aren't I
Yeah.
down? I thought I was down.
I thought you were
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, because he was trying to heal me and I was out of range.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, you got. I'm done.
There you go, little buddy. I'm real expertly hearing you with this. I would forget to turn that off. I would forget to turn that off. Man, that higher level healing, that really sucks. At least you ain't dying.
Mhm.
Again?
Well, now I can just go focus on Zed.
You know, it's funny. I tend to forget I have cure wounds because I don't ever use my spells.
You're up, Dribble.
We get him?
That would do.
I'm just gonna sit here and rest.
Walk this way. Go that way.
Oh.
Carry me.
Okay. Ugh. Ugh.
Yay!
I'm done.
Diathos.
Well, I don't have any practical way to heal him. I'm not giving him a potion because that'd be a waste.
Go over that way. Everybody, converge on Erin.
Why are we converging on here?
Because she's the closest to everybody.
It's true. I'm kind of in the middle.
I'll start dragging Zed over to Aaron.
Make a strength check.
Okay. I guess.
You're able to move him.
Yeah, better than what I would do.
Well, I have plenty of movement, so I'm drag him over to here. Brian. Perfect. Alright, well, that's everything I do.
Zed must make his first death save, I believe. Did he step away?
No.
Watch him get a crit and just stand back up on his own, too. Oof.
Nope. One fail. But Venick.
Move right there. And I know they're all within that 30-foot sphere of me. Hey. Okay. So everybody in that area is gonna get some 24 healing.
Wouldn't it be great if I also shared healing with Aaron?
Yeah.
Too bad you don't.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be too much. It's already a really powerful ability.
It is. But with that
No.
and everyone being up, you're out of it.
Good. I'm running.
Well, get some shrooms.
Well, how about, does anybody know how to harvest these things safely? Or if there need to be a safe
Yes.
way of harvesting? Like, I don't know, maybe a panic?
Who knows about mushrooms? Probably Dribble.
Well, I mean, would it be, knowledge check or survival check? The medicinal, maybe medicine check.
I can help, I'm sure.
What's the roll?
Yeah.
Hey, wait, where's that orc? You know, the bard.
He disappeared a while ago.
He probably chickened out finally.
You just cast a spell. It's got to be around here somewhere.
Well, yeah. But yes, is there a way to harvest these shrooms safely?
Did the wizard tell us anything about that?
You would need to make a nature check.
Nature. I'm not good at that.
Come on, Zed. I believe in you.
Well, you looking at the patch nearest to the crater, the silver caps are singed, and their glow is flickering erratically, as if the hellfire from the Baylor's explosion may have tainted them.
Weapon tainted.
Alright. Is there any good, Tim asks?
It looks like there's some further on.
Is there enough for what we need?
It looks like there's plenty.
Well, excellent. We're gonna go get the untainted ones.
All right. You pick
How
them.
many do we need?
13.
You're able to find 13.
Now, are these things valuable or any other sort of things?
Not particularly, at least not that I remember.
Alright. Well, we got our Tim asks. Vanek. I think it's time to go back to Mantle. Or not Mantle, Dareth. Go back to Vizarin. Get these dropped off. Then need to stop somewhere so I can restock some bolts.
So you're teleporting back to the tower?
Yes.
Once everybody gets here, we go teleport. This is gonna be better than the last time.
Yeah, you won't Yamcha yourself.
Disappear, bring up here, die, undie.
You teleport back to Vizarin Devir's tower.
Yeah.
He is once again in his sitting room, reading. His gaunt frame draped in robes of midnight blue with spiderweb patterns. He looks up from his book, his eyes gleaming with a mix of impatience, but also anticipation.
Right. Here's your Tim asks.
Timmy!
Come on! Come on! At last, he reaches out, taking the mushrooms from you with a scholar's reverence. The final piece for the Dark Heart.
Well, I thought
This
you made
vessel-
the grimoire first.
Not to make the vessel to channel the Demon Lord's essence. I need the grimoire to know what the spell to cast is, though I'm certain that I could figure it out myself. It wouldn't hurt to know exactly what ritual Grumpf Baynor performed.
Alright. So how long is it gonna take you to make this Dark Heart?
It shouldn't take too long. I've already assembled the majority of it.
Alrighty.
I assume you are willing to wait then?
There we are.
He nods.
During that time frame, though, I am gonna have Venick take me back to Grackle Stew so I can get some more crossbow bolts. Real quick.
Once we get there, we'll have to wait a day.
That's fine. I don't think the Dark Heart's gonna take more than... It's probably gonna take more than one day.
Yeah. So we're just all gonna go back to Grackle.
I mean, we can all go, or
Yeah.
we can... Unless does anybody else need stuff from Grackle Stew?
I just need a nap. I'm tired.
I was gonna say that too.
I could have used my madness cleared away.
Right. We need a bunch more diamond. Where's the static coming from?
You staticker?
Well, now it's gone. Whatever.
If we want any madnesses gone, then I'm gonna need to
Is it
take a
better?
long rest first.
Well, how many diamonds you got left?
That one uses the 100, so I have 3 of those left. But I also don't have any spell slots for 5th level right now.
Alright, well, let's get the Grackle Stew, buy a few more diamonds, get my bolts that I need.
Not fine.
Excuse me. Okay. I'll teleport us to Grackle Stew.
Should probably also get some more potions if we can.
Kind of annoyed. I could have swore there was art for talisman. Guess not. Oh well. So you're teleporting to Grackle Stew?
Yep, do a quick bit of chopping.
Well, you've got the teleportation circle, and Aaron now knows how to use teleport. So you don't have to use the helmet.
Yeah, we don't have to use Venick's helmet.
She can cast the spell on the circle and allow you to use the circle to go to any other one. And she doesn't even need to take the time to draw the circle.
She has a slot for it, right, though?
Is it a ritual cast? Or do you have to use a spell slot?
No, it's a spell slot.
But I think you'll have the time.
1 minute.
So, you teleport to Grackle Stew,
Yep.
and you can decide what you are going to buy there. I'm going to step away for just a moment.
Alright, so definitely need a bunch of diamonds of 100 gold worth, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, so
I
how
haven't
many?
used any. Well, how many
I've got one.
madnesses do people
Yeah,
want me to cure?
I'm fine with my madnesses. I don't care.
Because I'm gonna cure one of mine.
I like mine cure and anything that LP has required. I don't remember if she's
So that's
got
also
it.
gonna take a couple days because I only got 2 5th level spell slots.
Don't we have one other person that has greater restoration?
Our angel friend who's not here anymore.
Well, I thought, or Kelly, do you have lesser restoration?
I have lesser.
Okay, I thought you had greater too. Alright. Well,
You could bring back Miriam.
I mean, I do have Conjure Celestial.
That's what it's saying.
That'd be only for a temporary time.
Well, yeah.
Also,
So
I think
it's-
Conjure Celestial doesn't call a specific.
Yeah, it just calls
No, the
random.
planar ally does.
Yeah.
Even then,
Which
that's
he
not
has.
permanent unless you do permanency,
Hmm.
which isn't a good thing.
Last 7, or no, maybe it's up to 10 days.
Well, so this is what's weird. So there's 2 Conjure Celestials. There's the new one in the 2024 book, and then there's the Legacy from the 2014.
We would be using the legacy
Okay.
because we're not using any of the current 24.
Yeah. So the Conjure Celestial is you summon a Celestial of challenge rating 4 or lower. This in a space that I can see.
I don't think she was a
Uh,
CR4 either.
Yeah. The Celestial is friendly to you and your companions for the duration. Roll initiative. Yeah,
Well, we could also go to a church,
like a temple.
temple, and see if they'd be able to offer such services to remove madnesses.
Are you doing that in Gontal or Grackles too?
I thought we were.
Or where did you go? Oh, I can remember where you went. Gontalgrim?
Gongrim.
Gontalgrim has a temple dedicated to Mori.
So yeah, we could go check out that yet.
See how much that's gonna cost.
Crossbow bolts. That's what, 25? Or I forget how much those are.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's why I am looking it up. Crossbow bolts for a pack of 20 is 1 gold. Alright. I will get, 5 of those. That'll be 5.
Yo, did that make Demon drop his lightning sword?
Nope, it turned into nothingness.
Okay.
Yeah. I said, sorry about your sword, Zed.
I left.
Ah,
Alright. Now I definitely got enough crossbow bolts for the rest of this. Then how many diamonds are we gonna want to buy? You know what? I'll just make that decision myself.
well, you have the money. I don't know how much money you
I
have.
know. That's why I'm...
I have some money on me.
I mean, I have some money on me, but
I have 348.
I never end up with money.
I don't know where that 48 came from.
Despite being
348.
hired.
We able to buy like say 30 diamonds of 100 quality?
Oh, absolutely. Gontalgrim has lots and lots of gems.
Excellent. Then we'll get 30 of them.
can I get a couple like $300 ones?
We also have the temple costs here first off to
Oh yeah.
potentially deal with. So how much is that gonna run me? Or will it be the
So-
exact price?
You're paying the temple for what exactly?
No, I'm talking about diamonds right now.
It's whatever the price you're buying them for.
Okay. Well,
They're not
just making
they're not
sure.
marked up. They're not marked up here in Gontalgrim because Gontalgrim has access to lots.
Alright, that's perfect. Alright, Tyler, you got 3,000 diamonds. Alright,
30. Yeah, I have 30 or 30.
30.
Okay, 30. Because you said 3,000.
God, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I could get close to 3,000, but
I was like,
that'd be the entirety of our money.
I was gonna say, wait, because I had to use a few diamonds to revivify, because that's 300 gold worth of diamonds.
Okay, you're keeping track of how much
I know.
diamonds you have, right?
Yes, I do. I am. So I have 30, 100 gold diamonds. Yeah.
Now, we're going to the temple to see if they can help cure some madnesses. So that Vanek's not so taxed.
Yeah.
Well, some of us. Zed seems to like his madnesses, so I'm not too keen on him being mad.
I'm cooking them all. Gotta catch them all. Madness.
I have a few.
So you're paying for basically greater restoration.
Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering how much that's gonna run us first off.
Yeah. Services.
Because knowing greater restoration's a high level spell, it's gonna be pretty costly, I'm sure.
I mean, greater restoration relatively high level, but you're in the capital of the Dwarven Kingdoms. If anywhere has access to this stuff, they do. And as such, they're willing to, per casting, 300 gold.
What if we provide the diamond?
If you provide the diamond, they will drop the price to 200.
Well, that's your decision, Mr. Bunnyman.
Bunny Man.
You
You say Money Man or Bunny Man?
I said money.
Oh, kind of sounded like Bunny.
King.
Kind of sounded like money. How many of us want their madness is gone? Besides myself.
I do.
I see it. So that's 400 there.
So I have 2 madnesses.
I probably have the both.
Well, you want to keep yours, you said.
Well, I don't care.
I mean, I have 3 I could do without, but I'm good with just 2 of them going away.
Aaron, how about you?
I mean, I have 1, but it's not terrible.
I thought you had 2.
I do have 2, but I mean, like, the one I can live with.
Is that the one?
The other
where
one is kind of
everybody's
weird, but I
incompetent?
can also live with it. What?
Isn't one of them is you think everybody else is incorrect and incompetent, right?
Yeah, so that's normal. But my other one was the screams of my victims is like music to my ears,
right.
and I take
You're
pleasure
kind
in
of-
suffering.
Kind of drowish now. Kind of a pseudo drow there.
Yeah.
Well, then I pseudo hate you.
Dribble, you?
I think I'm fine.
I think you has the 1.
I only have 1, yeah.
What is yours, anyways? Is it mass power?
Heading me toward, powerful.
He wants to become Griffle.
Well, I understand why he wants to become powerful after getting 1 shot straight to death.
All right,
He needs more power.
we can do it for
Yeah,
6.
building the muscles up.
Six madnesses for those that have said they wanted madnesses gone. So that would cost us about 1,200.
Well, like I said, I have 3, but there's only really 2 of them that I definitely want gone.
Yeah, no. And like I said, I'm asking which ones you want definitely gone, and I've put it in.
I am always seeking new ways to acquire wealth and possessions, even if it means breaking the law and hurting others. Don't care for that one. Don't want that there. And the turning everything into a beautiful corpse, I can also do without.
Yeah, that would actually concern us, or definitely concern Lucas if you started doing that.
There wasn't much of a corpse to make art of from the demons, because it kind of turned into sludge.
You could do something.
I got
with
like a finger paint with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Finger paint with their death.
Paint with
All right.
the color.
There, so we've concluded that business there, and then Diathos, you said you wanted to get some more health potions.
I think it would be a boon to have more health potions.
All right, let's do that. Which ones do you want?
Trying to heal ya.
Oh, and Tyler, I'll get you 10 of those 3,000 or 300 diamonds.
All right. 10 of those.
I know you have a lot of money because when we did the math, you had more money than your bag of holding can actually hold.
Nah, I know. Technically, still is.
Um,
If I were to add it into the weight now, let's see. It would bring me up from 39 pounds of carrying capacity of equipment to 427.
I mean, I'll take some of the better healing potions.
Like greater, superior.
The greater? Honestly, if it went up to superior, you'd probably start running out of money quick.
Well, how many greater can we buy?
Greater healing?
Yes, sir.
Where? Potion of greater healing. They are 200 gold apiece.
Alright. How many are we able to buy from here?
They have a decent number. So you are able to get 25.
Perfect. We'll take it.
I think you almost have as much money as what you accidentally gave me the first time I played D&D in person.
No kidding. Doesn't help we've come across some pretty lucrative hoards. I actually got some lucrative items, too, to offload.
I think after the bounties that you gave me, I ended up with somewhere around 40,000 gold.
Yeah, no, that, don't want to talk about that. There's a lot about my DM and Dave that I don't want to talk about.
He smiles.
Shut up!
Sees a flare.
Shut up! Alright, so... Alright, so everybody can get 3 more greater healing potions, which will leave... Wait, did I do that right? How many people we got? We got 6, right?
Oh, excuse me, yep.
Alright, so... Alright, no. All of us can get 4. Vanek will have 5.
You don't want a heal potion, you want a better axe.
I thought we got you a good axe.
I want a +3 one! Does it beat the +3 axe? No, does it? Jimmy Cricket. Labyrinth. Pretty nice.
And so I got 5 of the greater
You
healing.
get
You said?
5. Yes, Tyler. You get 5.
Okay.
Everybody else gets 4.
Good.
There would be 1 extra, since we got 25 and there's 6 of us.
But I don't use the real heal potions I have.
Well, it's best to have them on you. May come a time when you actually need to use it.
There have been plenty of times when he needs to use it and he just doesn't.
I know.
I'm too busy fighting.
Alright.
You have a free bonus action after you rage.
I believe our business is concluding in Gauntled.
Gauntlegrim.
Back to Vizair and wait out Dark Harp crafting.
Well, doesn't take too much longer before he is able to finish it. And he hands you the Dark Heart, a talisman made from all the that you brought in. As I stated, you'll need to place this in a place of great suffering. And as such, I recommend
Here, I'll hold it.
Menza Baranzin.
I think I'll hold on to this talisman. You were a
If you wish me
too
to
eager to
cast
craft that.
If you wish me to cast this spell and perform the ritual correctly, I will need the notes of Gromfbano. Otherwise, I can make the attempt as is, but I cannot guarantee
That it would
100% success. I'm fairly certain I know how, but I simply recommend we better our odds.
Now, why has this got to be in a place of suffering?
Yes, the demon lords are creatures of suffering. The suffering of many will attract them. Now, if you wish to go to Menzoberran, it just so happens I have a passage to the city.
Well, that is where we're heading next. It's need that grimoire.
Very well. If you will go there, place the grimoire, or take the grimoire, place the talisman, then I shall show you the secret route that I have been making use of.
Alrighty, let's get it going.
He has the secret tunnel.
That he does, in which case he shows you to a particular tunnel leading from where his tower is, and says that he will send his apprentice, Grin Otusul, to lead you to Menzoberranzan. It will still be a few days' travel, but it will lead you to a secret door within the city.
Didn't even realize you had an apprentice.
He is more a servant than an apprentice. I'm not quite certain yet how talented he is. Nonetheless, I wish you best of luck. Find a decent place to put the talisman. I personally recommend the temple where the priestesses are trained. With that, he heads back to the tower and leaves you with I don't think he has any artwork.
Probably not.
Like, he's a named character, but named. Nope, he does not have art.
Right, not that important then.
He's just the apprentice of Vizarin. But he leads you down the long winding tunnel. It does take a few days, but there are no monsters, no hazard. It is a safe tunnel.
Boo.
It is going to take just over a week.
Boo.
During which time, Grin says next to nothing.
I can see why I didn't bother to draw him.
Can also see why Vizarin took him.
But yeah, he marches on in silence, leading you, only saying things when he feels he has to. But you spend the 12 days traveling to Menzoberranzan. But he does warn you that in order to get into the city, regular... how'd you describe it? Non-drow are going to be looking for suspicion.
It's not the first time.
You will need to figure out a way to go unnoticed.
Well, means Dawnbringer's gonna need to be a little on the quiet side, unfortunately.
Oh yes, absolutely. Dawnbringer must be showed.
Or be so bright that they can't look at us.
So, Miss Aaron, we're gonna need you to somehow convince your sword to, dim itself, or...
Just drop it in your bag of holding.
That is not a smart idea, I'm sure.
Well, I am Zed.
I know
I
you're
don't
Zed.
care.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't much of a smart idea.
I'm Zed. I don't have smart ideas.
Also, might not want to refer to myself as Greylock.
Nonetheless, what do you do upon reaching it by the secret passage? You are within the city. You don't have to worry about, gates.
Well, first off, the biggest issue is Aaron able to successfully convince Dawnbringer.
Am I?
You'll need to make a persuasion check.
You are the only one that can talk to it.
Oh, I can cast suggest, right? Well, probably not to a sword.
It's not a conscious, it is sentient.
Are you
You're gonna get a little flirtatious with your sword, eh?
that sword?
Aaron begins saying sweet nothings to the sword. Dawnbringer tells you no. Here of all places, she needs to bring her light to these vile, wicked drow.
Oh, I would agree if I could understand her.
It's gonna attract so much attention.
Yep.
Especially with the fact that we're the adventure group that's gonna be known mainly by that fact.
Okay, here's the deal, Dawnbringer. You either need to shut off for a little while to not attract attention, or I'm leaving you outside the city.
You can make an intimidation with advantage.
Oh my gosh. No!
She's being talked back to by her sword.
You wouldn't dare.
Pretty much. You need me.
I'm your precious.
Alright, I mean, I asked nicely.
Wouldn't that technically kill your sword?
That's a good point. I don't do that.
I think this sword's a little too powerful for just a simple spell magic.
Spell magic.
She is a
I thought-
artifact.
I thought Dribble's madness was going I think that sword's a little too powerful for you. I should probably have it.
Yeah, if you bring Dawnbringer in, you're probably gonna get arrested.
Oh, probably? Again, we're the ones that broke out from an outpost, killed a priestess, killed quite a few of their drow. I don't think it's a problem.
Dawnbringer have a stat block? Oh, she does. Look at that.
She technically does. She's got some stats. Wisdom
Yeah.
14, Wisdom 15, Intelligence
Well,
12.
I'm gonna try to use suggestion on her.
Alright, make your suggestion as you begin whispering sweet nothings into Dawnbringer's hilt. What's your DC?
15.
15. What does she got to do? Is it wisdom?
Yeah.
Here. She fails.
Oh, thank God.
See, Dunbringer, if you turn off, I can take you deeper into the heart of this vile place, and then we can surprise their leadership at the source.
But yes, you use.
And also, you're sexy.
You
The direct
use,
approach of flirting. Yes, I see.
use Grat's gift to convince Dawnbringer, and she deactivates for one of the first times in forever.
Not
Just
really.
throw an additional finger?
No.
No.
Us have a shadow.
Right. Well, that's done. Let's try and make our way to where we need to be.
All right. Well, where is it you are going?
That is a good question.
Far, far away. Neverland.
Boo-boo-boo, let me look and see if I have it in my notes. Does not look like we were given an actual location. Maybe we did.
You were told you needed to find the notes of Gromp Boehner, so you need to figure out where he was.
You know what?
Probably a tower somewhere.
Yeah. Or we can go to House Mazarin. Go talk to Zora.
Call him that favor.
Why not?
All right, so you're gonna go look for Zora and Hane.
That we will.
How are we disguising ourselves?
Keeping as low a profile as we can.
Alright.
We don't really have anything to disguise ourselves with.
Aaron, you're pretty much drow color.
Party watch. Drow color? What are you saying?
While it would be advantageous to have an actual drow with us, I don't think we'll be accosted as badly as you're thinking. For
Oh,
all they know, we're just a mercenary group. Now, will we be treated with respect? No. Definitely no.
I'm hoping we get to a fight.
Just blow up the whole city
You really want to get into one of their jails?
It's the first time.
again.
Again?
I've never been there. I've never been arrested by a drow.
It ain't exactly fun.
you move through, trying to find Zora and Hane, and it takes some long hours, but you eventually learn where they live,
Excellent.
and they welcome you, and they warn you, of course. Very dangerous being here in Menzoberranzan. But what exactly are you doing here that they can help you with? Obviously, you can stay at their house, and they will keep you safe.
We're looking for where Gromp Boehner basically kept his research.
Well, they might be able to help you get in touch with Jarlaxle Boehner. No,
Cousin or...
Jarlaxle Boehner is related to Gromp Boehner, if name doesn't imply. He is currently the commander of Bregenderth, the mercenary company.
Interesting.
And they honestly think that might be a good idea, because it's a bit of a when it comes to drow culture.
Well, that would be a much better thing than having to deal with any other nobles besides yourself.
In which case, they tell you to wait for an hour, and they will see about getting you a meeting with Jarlaxle. With that, I don't remember which one was the mother. Was it Hane or was it...
Zora.
Hane is the child.
Yep, Zora leaves, while Hane stays with you. She offers you some, like, drow fungus tea while you wait.
E?
Yes. Drow tea. Ain't bad.
How are you doing?
But
How are you doing, honey? Have they taken you out to fetch any more eggs recently?
no, I have not gone out again.
Everything all right here in the city?
Well enough. There is... Things have not been well since the demons were summoned. And you did notice walking through the city that there is destruction. You can tell that at least one demon must have been summoned here.
Well, it was the epicenter of the ritual gone bad.
Yes. But after an hour, Zora returns and says that she can take you to meet with Jarlaxle.
Alright, I guess we're having a meeting.
Well, she leads you out.
It means be on your best behavior, say it.
Just my green ass.
She leads you far to the western part of the city, where a drow house stands alone and forlorn, with its back against the west wall of Menzabrand. Its towers are dark, its walls crumbling in desperate need of repair. The old fortress has the countenance of a haunted ruin, but here and there you glimpse signs of life. Drow in black leather armor standing guard in the shadow, and magical flames dancing the stone brazier, like the entrance. As you are led inside, a pillared hall strewn with broken statuary looms all around you. Leaning against a cracked pillar is a drow with an eye patch and a wide-brimmed hat. Let's see if there's art. I don't think there is, but
Quite the place he's got here.
I don't think there's artwork of him, which is sad because he sounds really cool.
He is.
Well, if there's no artwork, I'm going to imagine him with a sombrero.
Well,
It's actually close to that.
didn't you have me make artwork?
Only technically. I'm sad they don't have like the official artwork.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming that's what...
But he stands there with his eye patch and wide-brimmed hat. A saber hangs from his hip, and he cuts quite the dashing and dapper figure. Ooh, yes. That is excellent.
He's one of my favorite characters.
Yep. He looks over and sees you. Well met. He smiles at you all.
Well, we certainly have met.
I am told that you wished to speak to me on a matter.
That'd be right. Here to ask you about your... Crap, what did you say his relation was, Brainer?
Could you say ancestor?
No, he's just related. They didn't tell you specifically what his...
We're here to talk about Grom Baynor.
I see. And what exactly about Grumpf did you need to know?
Well, I'm sure you know all about the rampaging demon lords and everything.
Absolutely. It was quite terrible.
Well, we've,
One roll insight. Make sure he actually thinks it was terrible. I'd probably.
Rampaging demons running through a city, destroying everything. I don't think even non-drow would think that is a good thing. Just because we worship the demon queen of spiders doesn't mean that we like it when demons kill our people.
well,
That's some pretty crazy drow. I even one-shot a drow out there that was pretty fucking...
that seems to be the matter we're here to discuss, demons. We, come to find out that we kinda need his research.
I see. I might be able to help, but getting my brother's research is not going to be easy.
Never expected it to be easy.
You see, his grimoires are going to be in Sorcerer,
What's that?
the academy where they train drow mages.
Great.
I might be able to help you, though, by arranging a meeting with a member of the Council of Spider.
Council of Spiders.
Yes.
Well, if you're able to get us at least close to his work, that's fine by me.
So what do you plan to do exactly with my brother's work?
Send the demons back to the abyss.
I agree with that. And how exactly do you plan to go about it? Summoning demons is one thing. Banishing them very different.
Well, we just happen to know the best way to make it happen. We've already taken out quite a few of them ourselves, but
Heading them a lot until they die.
unfortunately, the last three that we
That's-
have are a little bit more difficult.
Last three? As in you've dealt with others?
Surprisingly enough, yes.
Well, it would seem that you are no simple adventurers. Perhaps you'd be interested in joining Bregenderth.
As much of an honor as it sounds like, I'm gonna have to decline on my end.
He just shrugs. Oh well. There's always rooms here in House Doradin if you wish. You have anything else?
No, not really. We just need to get Baynor's Gromp's stuff, and that's pretty much it.
Very well. He claps his hands together. I shall see about getting you a meeting. I will be back in just a moment. With that, he leaves House Doradin.
I whispered to the Essos. That was a little easier than I thought.
It's never as much bloodshed as I would hope.
Try to keep your bloodlust in check.
Well, you know, me and Slaver.
If not for yourself, do it for Eldeth. I don't think you need her put into a jail cell.
I already made a promise. I'd come back alive. And as confident as I am in my own abilities, I know I can't kill an entire city of drought.
No, that attitude.
I don't have the nipples you have, Zed. If I did.
Oh boy, if you did, it'd be a complete difference.
But, yes. Eventually, you are told that you will get to meet with the Council of Spiders, and you are explained what they are properly. They are a secret cabal of wizards.
I was thinking it was some giant spiders.
And their goal is to overthrow the matriarchy.
Tale as old as time.
But if you plan to send the demons back to the abyss, that is in their favor, they believe. And they will aid you in gaining access to the Sanctum Sorcerer.
Alrighty.
Which case, and as well as Jarlaxle is going to do his best. He's got some strings he can pull to make sure the guards aren't on duty.
That makes it even easier.
But you approach Sorcerer.
That'll probably be the end for that, right?
What was that?
Is that the end?
Yes. With you getting to Sorcerer, we will call it